Daniil Medvedev shared his respect for Naomi Osaka before the former world number one made it to her first big final since winning the 2021 Australian Open. Osaka has dropped outside of the world's top 75 after taking some time away from tennis for her mental health and losing early in recent Grand Slams. Osaka is set to face soon-to-be world number one Iga Swiatek in the Miami Open final on Saturday. It will be just their second career meeting more than 2 years after their first, when Osaka was the world number two and Swiatek had not yet cracked the world's top 50. The four-time major champion managed to defeat Belinda Bencic for the first time in their professional careers on Thursday to reach the final, a day after Daniil Medvedev had piled praise onto the 24-year-old. Medvedev himself also played on Thursday, crashing out to Hubert Hurkacz in the quarter-final as he later admitted to feeling like a fish on the sofa, cramping up during his loss to the defending champion. Osaka had previously admitted to finding the ATP world number two an interesting character, but Medvedev admitted he didn't know the current world number 77 too well on a personal level, instead hailing her as one of the best players of all time. "I don't know her close as a person, so it would be tough for me to talk about it. I mean, I don't like to talk about people, because what I see is going to be articles in the media," he said. "Sometimes when I cross her, which is, you don't know a person close enough. So I can only talk mostly about her tennis career, which is amazing. She won a lot of Grand Slams, she's one of the best in the world. Every time she plays, I think stadiums are close to be packed or packed. She's a superstar, a lot of contracts, a lot of attention, which is sometimes tough for her, as we see." The 26-year-old also shared his respect for his fellow former US Open champion after dealing with difficult periods in her tennis career. Osaka has previously been open about her mental health struggles and said she has suffered bouts of depression. Most notably, she pulled out of doing press conferences at last year's French Open, which led to backlash from the 4 Grand Slams, and she eventually withdrew from both the French Open and Wimbledon. The 7-time title winner also took time off after last year's US Open, admitting some of her enjoyment of playing tennis had disappeared. While she has faced some criticism for opening up on her mental health in the past, Medvedev credited the 24-year-old for being strong. "But I think, yeah, she seems like a very strong person in her own way and definitely strong tennis player. A lot of respect to her for what she's doing," he added. Medvedev will next be in action at the Monte Carlo Masters later this month when the clay court swing begins after losing out on the chance to return to world number one by losing to Hurkacz.